4 legs, 4 wheels.
4 months left to prepare for IPMAT 2026.
Here's 4 mistakes we made so you don't have to make it. Okay, so here's mistake number 1. We know that a lot of you watching this are preparing for board exams and IPMAT simultaneously, right? Now, the art of balancing this comes from first understanding the difference in preparation strategy for boards as well as IPMAT. For board exams, if you imagine a T, it's more about the breadth of the T than the depth, right? You study a lot of different topics, even though each one might not go into that much depth. In IPMAT, especially there's given 4 months left, you should focus on a fewer number of topics, but do those topics really, really well. Now, while you do your analysis and pick these topics that you want to do, first look at your strengths and then also look at the exam patterns and the weightage for different sections. You'll find all that information in the description below for your reference. But do your own analysis, figure out these topics, and also once you prepare your study sources, please don't wander between 10, 15 different sources. Make a good resource pack and just stick to that, do it really well. Instead of doing multiple sources half-heartedly, do it really well so that it builds muscle memory. If you see a question, you should immediately recognize what pattern of questions you are solving to apply.
Selecting topics for practice is a skill. You need to build that skill. You need to look at high frequency topics, align them with your strength. If you don't have strength in those topics, build those strengths. Let's say algebra is your weakness, but algebra is the high frequency topic in IPMAT Indore. So you need to take algebra, put all you have, and build muscle in that. An advantageous caveat here is that within those topics, you need to look for concepts that are low effort and high return. How do you find that? You look at past year papers, analyze the trends. Where do you find those papers? The link is in the description, go check the link. During my preparation, I put in a lot of effort and muscle into permutation and combination because I thought I was not good at it. But when I gave the paper, I realized permutation and combination is actually a very small fraction of the whole paper. At that time, I realized I would have put that effort into topics which are high return. I could have gained much more marks. So TLDR, look for depth rather than breadth. Take one source, do it nicely, and look for topics that are low effort and high return.
Okay, here's mistake number 2. I prepared for IPMAT during my drop year, right? Now, that's not the mistake. Coming to the mistake, I had a lot of time on my hands, and so I often found myself wandering around a lot of topics. I would read up interesting facts, look at all the theory surrounding the topic, and I would honestly just waste my time doing that. And that's where the big learning is, right? Think of the Pareto principle. So you have to think about 20% effort and 80% outcome. So when you study a topic, make very crisp, clear, concise revision notes. This is a very important thing. Make one-page revision notes. And think of the revision notes as a guide for you to solve questions when you come back and revise it, right? In addition to your revision notes, also make quick recall techniques. Use mnemonics, use any memory strategy you like. And also in your notes, include a solved questions where you take a question of a particular type, solve it start to finish, and use that as a guide to learn, oh, this is how I solve that question. Okay, so TLDR, don't just learn topics and theories from topics, learn how to solve questions from those topics. This is very important. Please make nuance formulas, case-based formulas, revision notes, memory techniques. This is what will help you. In the end, learning how to solve questions from topics is what gets you marks. Focus your attention on that. 20% effort, 80% returns.
Mistake number 3, being dependent on your memory. I used to do all of these, one-page notes, revision notes, nuance and case-based formulas. Write them down, look at them once and just forget about them, thinking my memory would retain it. No, it won't. I'm a human being, not a computer. The forgetting curve kicks in. What do I need to do? I need to revise. How? A4 sheets. This is a technique my mentor taught me. Take an A4 sheet, divide it into 2 halves. In that A4 sheet, write down every new word, idiom, phrase, formulas, techniques, caveats, nuances, anything you find that can help you in your preparation. Don't restrain from writing anything, write it all out, no matter how basic it sounds. Trust me, it will help you. Keep those sheets handy, look at them at least once a day, and you're good to go. TLDR, do not depend on memory. Keep revising, remember about the forgetting curve, and use the A4 sheets for revision. That's it.
Mistake number 4, you're gonna hate me for saying this. Please write as many mocks as possible. I'm gonna give you a personal anecdote. I did not write sufficient mocks. In my entire journey, I would have written 10, 15 mocks max. And that too even was towards the middle or the earlier end of my preparation. I don't know, I did that. But on the day of the exam, my nerves got the better of me. I messed up my QA MCQ section, could not clear the cutoff during IPMAT Indore. And the primary reason for that was just not writing enough mocks. Writing mocks teaches you about how to solve questions faster, how to control your nerves better. When you look at a question, how do you select if you want to do that question or spend that time elsewhere? These are very critical skills that mocks teach you. You cannot learn this just by watching videos or reading theory or even solving questions from a workbook. So bottom line is give as many mocks as possible. I know it's hard. I know it's a little scary going to write mocks and seeing your score and feeling the judgment of it. Don't worry about any of those things right now. Just give as many mocks as possible.
True superpower lies not only in writing mocks but in analyzing them. If you have spent 2 hours writing a mock, spend at least 2 more hours analyzing them. Look at the questions that went right, check for more efficient solutions. Look at the questions that went wrong, see why they went wrong, look for more efficient solutions. Look at the questions you skipped, see why you skipped. Go revise, learn the basics, come back, appear those questions again. That's what gives you the edge. A good mock is the one whose solutions are more efficient than the ones you have. Even if you don't have time to write the mocks, skip the mock, go to the solutions. Check the solutions for each question. Look for more efficient ways, continually improve the solutions. That is what will help you, and that is the real superpower. TLDR, give as many mocks as possible, look for efficient solutions, continually improve yourself. If you can't write a mock, look at the solutions. That's the real superpower. And you, we want to give a bonus tip to you. Have fun while doing it. Our best performance days were the days where we had fun doing it. Keep your brain alive, give your brain space to breathe, experiment, and be creative, and it'll do wonders for you. There's one more tip. Rohan, please come in the frame for this.
Yeah, so as he said, the whole idea is to have fun while you prepare. And for that, the easiest way to do it is to find a peer group. Find people from your coaching center, do group study sessions with them. Find people online. There's hundreds, thousands of people appearing for this exam with you. You're not alone in this. Use that to your advantage, right? In fact, if you're looking for communities to join, we have a fully fresh Telegram platform available to you. You can access that. You can find any, even Afterboards or any other of these platforms have fantastic peer groups. So yeah, we'll conclude on that. There's a lot of helpful materials in the description, so please do check that out. Stay tuned to the channel, stay subscribed. There's a lot more interesting conversations and study tips coming forward. And yeah, like the video if you found this helpful. It really helps us out in making content. Also, do share the video to any fellow IPMAT aspirants for 2026. If there's any other strategies that you found helpful, please do add that in the comment. If you want us to make a video on something else that you need help with, do comment that. We are very much happy to do that for you. So yeah, we'll conclude on that.
All the very best for IPMAT 2026. That's all from our side. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Intro, bad. In the intro, the idea is going to be